Welcome back to Dynamic Homeschool. I'm a homeschooling mom to 4 children, and in this video I would like to show you what I am using for my 8th grader this year, so stay tuned. Okay, so for my 8th grader this year, for math, he finished up Matthew C Zeta, and now he is on Matthew C Pre-Algebra, so we're working through this. For language arts, he is also doing Fix-It Grammar Level 5 with my 10th grader, so they do this together. He also, for writing, is doing Writing Strands by Master Books. So writing is not his strong suit, so I really needed something that was slow and like just a little piece per day, because writing is not his area. So Writing Strands is really great for him. And then also for language arts, I'm not buying him a curriculum like I am with my 10th grader, just because the Lightning Literature, which I do love that curriculum, also comes with grammar and composition, and because we already have that covered, I just didn't feel like it was necessary. And he is also not a huge reader, so if my goal is just to introduce him to books and get him really reading anything would be wonderful. So I did assign some books this year. We'll see how much we get through. So the first one is Scythe, and he honestly, this wasn't even on the list. His sister just has kept recommending, and so out of all the books that I'm about to read, he said, I'll read this one. So Scythe is now on our list, so he's reading that one currently. The Prince and the Pauper, The Witch at Blackbird Pond, Where the Red Fern Grows, and Ode Yeller. He was not interested in any of these books, so we'll see if he gets through them. If you've seen some previous videos where I've done course of study, you'll see that I keep my course of study for what I create for my daughter. And so these books were books that she was reading at that age, and so I just kind of picked the same books. So we'll see if he actually reads them. And then for history, geography, and art, we are doing Story of the World, or Story of the World. We are doing Story of the World, but we're using layers of learning, and we're using this curriculum. And then on top of it, for the history portion, we are reading through Story of the World, and I have the activity book. For extra activities, if Layers of Learning has stuff in there that I just didn't really want to do, then I could pull from there. So we're doing Layers of Learning. I have a video, and I'll tag it, of the inside of what it is. We stopped at the beginning of the year, and then I just ended up coming back to it. It is because I think I was planning too much, and with my part-time job, I felt like this curriculum wasn't going to work, but it actually, again, can be fitted to how your lifestyle is. And so I found that I just came back to it. And so we're going to keep doing with history, geography, and art, because geography and art usually can correspond with the history lesson. And then for science, I got the free Marine Biology for the Good and the Beautiful, because I really just wanted to try it. So we went through it, and we right now are coming up on classifying animals. So for that, I kept our Real Science Odyssey when I had this with my son and daughter when they were first started. And so we are going to work the classifying. We're going to use Real Science Odyssey and do the classification of life and the different animal kingdoms. His extra, I don't know what you would call it, extra subject is he is still working through Fallacy Detective. And so in here it just has chapters, and then it has questions at the end, and so we're working through that. So on top of that, he's doing jiu-jitsu, and for Bible, we introduced Bible, and so he is using Easy Peasy for that, and so he does that 1 or 2 times a week, and then youth group. So And then we meet up with our homeschool friends to play for PE and stuff. So that's it. Hopefully you enjoy, and happy homeschooling.